Hey guys, CMD Prompt here with some Tribes Ascend footage. This is just going to be a video of me showing you all the classes and vehicles. So we're going to start out and go on Diamond Sword, because these two, I think they look cooler. Let's just be a bit biased here. So the first class we're going to look at is what is now the starting class, as of a few patches ago, the Ranger. So the Ranger has an assault rifle, which is not hit scan. If you don't know what hit scan weapon is, it's where if it doesn't actually emit a bullet, emit projectile, it casts an array, what's called an array, or a ray cast, actually, a ray cast, and that ray cast, if it goes over an enemy, it hits them. There's no travel time, but anyways, this assault rifle, as you can see, does have travel time, but it's rather short. Unfortunately, the assault rifle is rather bad in this game because, well, let's be honest, people are moving at 200 miles an hour, you're moving at 200 miles an hour. You can't hit people very well with this, but it's pretty useful because you can hit people in midair. Now this weapon is his secondary. It's called the Thumper DX. It's basically a single-load grenade launcher. It has travel time, expectedly, and it is affected by gravity, so you'll have to lead the target and aim up a little bit when you're shooting with this. This character has armor penetration grenades. Well, let me check that. I'm pretty sure those are armor penetration. Nope. Apparently AP stands for anti-personnel grenades. Anti-personnel, armor penetration, whatever. Sorry, I'm coming from a Warhammer background, so AP stands for armor penetration to me, but apparently doesn't. Anyways, he has a energy pack, which means he has more energy and he recharges it faster, which is very useful when you're skiing, because that means you don't have to slow down. I think that is it. He also has medium armor, which means, well, he's medium. Decent speed, decent health, good starter class. Just his melee weapon. Just me with the flag. Let's go on to the next class, which is the class that, if you're coming from a Tribes background, it will be very familiar. He's armed with the Spin Fusor. This is the soldier. Now, Spin Fusors is the iconic weapon of Tribes, and for those of you who haven't played Tribes, if you noticed, I said that people were moving fast, you were moving fast, and you're probably going, well, how are you supposed to hit people? My answer is explosive blue frisbees. Now, explosive blue frisbees, or Spin Fusor discs, as they're aptly named, are very deadly. They explode, as is in my own name for them, but they have something called inheritance, which means they inherit 25% of your velocity. So, the faster you're going, the faster you're going, the less you need to aim in front of a standing target. Now, if you're aiming at a moving target, that's a completely different matter. But inheritance will help, unless you don't know how to use it, and then you'll just get repeatedly screwed over. Anyways, it's the same melee. This character has just standard grenades. Let's try not to get killed. Ooh, that hurts a lot. Secondary weapon is the Eagle Pistol. Rather uninteresting weapon. This is a hit scan weapon, however. There's the border, you can see that. I can't go beyond that. Anyways, this is a hit scan weapon. Can't aim down the sights. There is no aiming down sights in this game. This is my binoculars. The Spin Fusor actually does have a scope that you can use. I don't think that's going to be there in the final version, because I will talk about that later. Let's go to the next class, which is the first heavy class that you will get. It's the Juggernaut. Nice heavy armor. His primary weapon is the Fusion Mortar. It's pretty nice for bombarding areas. You can close off areas for a time. Now, from what I've seen, it doesn't look like the timer starts for explosion until it hits the ground. So I can shoot it like this, and it won't explode until it hits the ground. That's what it's looking like. Yeah. See that? That's nice. This way I could, if a skilled player could bombard the enemy flagship from range, maybe taking out their heavy that sits on the flag most of the time. You would have to aim up quite a bit. Anyways, his secondary weapon is the Spinfuser DX. Now, this looks like a reskinned version of the normal Spinfuser, and pretty much it is. But the thing is the special thing about this Spinfuser is that it's supposed to shoot when it's zoomed in as well. The normal Spinfuser isn't supposed to do that, but it's in the normal Spinfuser can in the beta because I think it's actually coded as the same weapon. So we'll see how the normal Spinfuser acts in the final weapon. Not the final weapon. What am I doing? I'm just babbling. Anyways, and the final version would be the correct word. Is how the Spinfuser DX will work, and if it has any other special properties. This character also has anti-personnel grenades. Well, no, that one was different colored. Oh, this guy has super anti-personnel grenades, so apparently he has better grenades. He also has a health pack, which means he regenerates health a lot faster. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Health packs are self-explanatory. He's a very large model. I don't know if the size of the model affects the hitboxes, so I don't know if heavy guys are easier to hit. You know, well, they are because they're moving slower, but I don't know if they're actually easier to hit because they're a larger target. Let's move on to the next class, which is the first character in light armor that she will get. The Pathfinder Knight is light armor, which means he goes rather fast. Let's go back into first person to check out his weapons. He's a light Spinfuser, which looks much different from the other Spinfusers we've seen. He reloads it from the side just like that. This one also has a zoom function. I don't know if that will be in the game either, in the full game, not the beta. Secondary weapon is a shotgun. This is a hit scan weapon. Now if you notice, when I get to a certain point, there's a little thump. Oh, wow. Well, as you see, light armor does not really protect you. Anyways, as I was saying, as you can see, there's a little thumbs up. I shoot it a few times. It goes to thumbs down, which is very interesting. And then their flag's just sitting out there since there's no one to retrieve it. And his melee is just the same. This character has impact nitron grenades, which, unlike all the other grenades, which are on timers, an impact nitron, well, it explodes on impact. I mean, do you need an explanation? Oh man. I'm getting beat up by these turrets. Let's shoot a light Spinfuser at them. I'm kind of wasting my time here. Anyways. His pack is a recharge pack, which I'm not sure what this does, other than it recharges something. Maybe it helps him recharge faster? But, anyways. He is rather fast. I'm easily hitting 160. I have broken 210 with this guy before, so he can go much faster than everyone else. So it's a rather nice feature when you're being chased by massive gun-toting heavies. Sorry, this guy's big thing is skiing, so I'm kind of demonstrating it. About to run into this wall. Okay, let's go on to the next class. I don't think I'm missing anything. Next class is another light class. The Infiltrator. Now, the Infiltrator has this silenced SMG, which is rather good. This is not a hit scan weapon either, but unlike the assault rifle, it has no kick. Very interesting. Now, in case you missed it, I'll show this reload animation again. I saw this the other day and I was like, that is amazing. Look at that. Who does that? Who does that? But anyways, it's a silenced pistol. It looks just like an Eagle pistol with the silencer on it. It can only shoot in 3-round bursts. After you shoot 3 rounds, it makes you stop. See, unlike the Eagle Pistol, I can't just spam the button. No, there's also rhythm to it, almost. Anyways, I'll stop messing around. His grenades are... let's see, grenades. I'm not exactly sure what these do. They look like they're mines, but they don't appear to explode when people get near. They appear to be on a timer, which is rather unfortunate. I was hoping they'd be proximity mines, because that would be sweet. Now, this guy's big ability, if you didn't guess from the Infiltrator name, is he can stealth. See, you got a little stealth effect. This eats up your energy, though. So whoa, okay. So I'm gonna just walk around and dance around this turret. Now if I stealth, the turret can't see me. I go into this kind of opaque mode if I shoot while I'm in stealth, though. Yeah, and that's what happens when you unstealth to shoot at people. Now this guy, his default perks, usually perks aren't really worth mentioning, but this guy's default perks is something that's very particular to his class. I mean, other classes can take it, but it's much more beneficial to him. His default perk is that he does double damage when he's hitting from the back with a melee weapon. So it's pretty much insta-killing everything. Normally it takes 2 hits with a melee weapon to kill people. So, you know, you can sneak around their base, do some Splinter Cell action, melee someone to death, and shoot him in the back. Now, I'm curious to see. It would appear that you become unstealthed, even with your silenced pistol. Which is a bit disappointing. I'm not too worried about it, though. Let's go on to the next class, which is the Technician. Now this class has a nice SMG. Oops, I did not mean to do that. He also has an improved repair gun, which is like a repair gun, but it's improved, because it's bright yellow. Anyways, his SMG looks a lot like an MP7 to me. He also just has standard grenades, but they're yellow. All of his stuff is yellow. The disappointing thing is he is not bright yellow. I mean, if you're gonna give him all yellow equipment, you should at least give him yellow armor too. But anyways, it's just a minor gripe. It's nothing really, it's just me being, yeah. Anyways, his pack, though, is these nice little turrets. I'm not sure what they shoot, but I'm about to get owned. I think you have to deploy them. I think you have to deploy them on your side of the map. Let's put it right there and see if it shoots it. Nope. Ah! Anyways, his improved repair gun can improved repair. Unfortunately, he cannot pick up and redeploy his turrets, which is a bit strange. I was hoping it'd be like TF2 style, you know, pick up your turrets, redeploy them. Stand right here. See if I can get my turret shot. Man, this thing has bad aim. Ouch. See, it got hurt, so I'm just going to show off my little repair function. This is a bit tricky while dodging fire. Anyways. And we'll show off the next class as I get behind this hill. And your turrets will disappear if you switch classes. I don't think they disappear when you die, though. Next class is one of my favorites, the Jumper. Now, guy, his weapon can zoom in, but if you're wondering, what is that? It looks like a crossbow. Well, it is a crossbow. Genius. I was very reminded of the crossbow in a little game called Call of Duty by this weapon. It shoots explosive crossbow bolts. Well, that was talented of me. Anyways, this character, he just has... I'm pretty sure he just has normal grenades, like everyone else in this game. The thing is, he does have light armor, so he can move rather fast, but the best part is, this guy has the highest mobility of anyone because of his pack. Now, if you're wondering what does this pack do, I will show you. It's basically a boost. It uses up a lot of your energy, but it works rather well. Just kind of annoy these guys. Oh man, I'm doing badly today. Anyways, his secondary weapon, shotgun. Let's see if I can't show off this boost. I'm still trying to figure out what that does exactly. It says it's a thrust pack. I guess if you're standing still, it will thrust you forward. Anyways, shotgun. It's a double action shotgun. Reloaded every 2 times. His thrust pack seems to use up all the energy that's available. Anyways, this could be very hard to use while moving at high speeds. You can kill yourself with weapons. Let's go to the next class. Zentio. Now, this is what appears to be a sniper rifle, and my answer to you is, it is a sniper rifle. You can zoom in a little bit. Shoot at this thing that doesn't appear to be there. Now, this is a hit scan weapon. It's also probably the best hit scan weapon, because it's powerful. Now, you also can fire it without zooming in, so you can have like a battle rifle. Secondary weapon. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game. If you don't know why, I will show you. If you do recognize this weapon, I applaud you. So I'll just shoot it out the window. It does have a slight bit of drop to it. Now, you would just be like, oh, it's just a standard revolver. Revolvers are cool, that's why you like it. But no. It's a bouncy revolver. It bounces off stuff. It's kind of useful. It's pretty powerful, too. The sniper rifle is more powerful, except that apparently I can't damage buildings with it. Now, instead of grenades, like everyone else, this character has something special. No, but just think about this for a while. He's a sniper. What kind of special thing would he have? I'm very bad at this game, if you haven't noticed. I can't really show it off since there's no enemies here. Claymores. Now these would be very useful to put by a flag. Someone runs in to capture it, they get exploded. Interesting thing I noticed, your shots do not bounce off claymores. Anyways, his pack is this thing, which is the jammer. It basically detects invisible people. Now there is a little glitch right there where my revolver is not being jammed. You can see my hand is, though. It looks very funny because that's the only thing on my person that's not jammed. My sniper rifle is, even though it's not out here. Anyways, let's go into the next class. Which is the Scrambler. This guy has an APX Buster. What is an APX Buster? I'm not exactly sure. I think it's for blowing open tanks. Because, let's be honest, who doesn't like blowing up open tanks? Anyways, let's go over to this turret. I think turrets will be a nice tank substitute. They also appear to stick on to things. I'm not doing much damage to this, though. There we go. Lovely destroyed turret. This guy has a... I want to call it a pigeon pistol. It's not what it is. It is basically a falcon pistol with a different name. His grenades, just standard grenades. What did you expect? Oh wait! Crap. Forgot. His grenades, I will sacrifice myself, are flash grenades. Very useful. They also blow you back if you didn't notice. Just taking pot shots at that turret. Anyways, the next class is the Raider. This guy has a grenade launcher. Rather slow firing. Four rounds in clip. He also has this SMG type thing. Looks like a Halo weapon to me. He has EMP grenades, which I'm going to throw at that. Oh, well, that didn't work. Anyways, his pack is some sort of shield. I believe this gives him a shield. So, if he gets hit, it will take stuff from his energy rather than his health until his energy is depleted. Next class is the Brute. This guy has heavy armor and heavy spin fuser. It's the last type of spin fuser. I don't know why they chose to have this one be vertical instead of horizontal, but they did. This one can also shoot zoomed in, like every other spin fuser in this game. His other weapon is this automatic shotgun. It's not very fast though. I feel like I could shoot the Pathfinder's shotgun faster. But his heavy armor, so if you didn't see there, I just soaked a turret shot. His pack is energy regen, like the soldier and ranger. His grenades these are the coolest grenades ever. They're like turret grenades. And I almost got killed by my own grenade right there. These are good for like denial of service, so if you see a capper coming to grab your flag, you can throw it onto the flag and it'll start shooting out stuff. Anyways. It's very interesting. It looks like pieces of the shotgun shells are flying out the front. Anyways, next class. The Doombringer. This is the most expensive class. He's a heavy. He's this big thing, hulking chain gun, as you can see. You can't shoot zoomed in. You can use your binoculars, though. Now, this is a cool weapon. This is a saber launcher. Now, it does not appear that I can lock onto turrets. But what this does is you lock onto people, and you shoot out a missile at them that tracks them. And you can do damage. Now, this character, for those of you who know your tribe's terminology, this character is good for heavy on flag, because he can sit on the flag, shoot it long range with this saber launcher or chain gun, and then if someone does manage to grab the flag from past him, locks on, fires off a saber missile at them, so he tracks them, then he switches back to his chain gun, just decides to own them. This guy's grenades, we've seen before. These are these things that look like they're supposed to be proximity mines, but they're not. Now his pack is this thing, which is a force field. Now I think I can pass through it. I don't think bullets can, though. Yes, I think it protects you from shots. Now an interesting thing about this, I can hurt myself on it. That wasn't the interesting thing I was gonna say. Basically, you could sit here, shoot out your stuff, and then retreat behind your force field if someone was shooting spin fusers at you. Anyways, that's all the classes, so now we're gonna go check out the vehicles. With this guy. With his strange thrust pack, which I'm not sure what it does. I'm not skiing very well here, if you haven't noticed. I think his thrust pack just gives him a little extra boost to get off the ground. A lot of the light classes are armed with shotguns for some reason. The only class that doesn't have a shotgun, or the only class that has a shotgun that's not a light class, is the Brute with his automatic shotgun. Anyways, let's look at some of the vehicles. We're gonna go Grav Cycle. This is the cheapest vehicle, usually costs 600 credits, and it is a Grav Cycle. You can right-click to boost, make yourself go faster. You shoot these explosive things that seem to be mildly affected by gravity. Not as much as some of the other things you can get, though. What I was disappointed when I first tried this guy is you can't melee from the bike. For some reason, I would love to see a game where there's just a bunch of people riding on Grav Cycles trying to melee each other. Because, let's be honest, all of the knights out there just want to run around, melee people. I mean, how cool would that be? Put that in, Hi-Rez Studios. Meleeing from bikes. I doubt anyone watches this video is from their studio. Anyways, you can get out with G. You retain your velocity. Tribes Ascend has quite a robust physics engine. I also appear to not be not able to do any damage to my Grav Cycle, which is perhaps a good thing. Otherwise, I'm sure I would destroy it at some point. Just, you know, throwing. Also, you can't throw grenades from the Grav Cycle, which is another thing. I mean, come on, I want to use weapons from my Grav Cycle. Just kind of hopping back up here. To the skies! Okay, I need lots of energy. Unfortunately, some of these guys have a rather bad upwards acceleration, which is especially hurtful for this guy since he needs to be accelerating upwards. Try out the Beowulf next. Oh, well, that was smart. Anyways, I'm sorry, that was really bad. Try out the Beowulf and not blow ourselves up. Here we go. There appears to be two. That must have been the one I summoned last game. I can't hurt my own Beowulf. Even though you can't hurt yourself, you can't hurt other people's tanks. That is majorly disappointing. Anyways, 1 speed, no boost, big cannon. You can't have a second character, second person, even. It sits in the turret. That's pretty much it. There's not much to show with him. He is a large tank that can shoot people. You know, let's do this. There. It's faster than getting up there. Even I don't promote suicide, kids. I don't do that. Just sometimes it's okay. No, I'm not even gonna continue. Anyways, last vehicle is the Shrike. Let's wait for it. Here we are. Let's not crash into the ground like I always do. This is a plane. It only has 4 ammunition of these, whatever they are. I don't know if these are missiles and you can actually lock onto them if you want to. He's a booster, so you can go even faster, be even more uncontrolled. This could be useful. Whoa! Okay, that was close. Ah! I wonder if I can crash into that tower. So, this is going to be the end of this video. You can expect to see some more Tribes footage from us. Mainly us playing all together, but some of me, some of Asher, none of Raiden, because he doesn't make videos, he is a party pooper. Well, this is CMD Prompt, out.